Before I climb into the RV, hit the road, and head north, there's a few housekeeping items I have to take care of. First thing is laundry. Second, I need to top off on fuel, then stop by the grocery store, buy a few items, and have my coffee. Gotta have my coffee. Priorities. Right, laundry's done, check. Full on fuel, check. Coffee, check. Scooby snack, check. What am I? Oh, water, check. Lots of water. What else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. We just left Grand Marais, heading toward our destination of Pigeon River Heli Base and Overlook. It's on the Canadian border. And I've been there once before, and it overlooks a magnificent valley. Can't wait to see it again and share it with you. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Like a band of gypsies rolling down the highway. Pavement ends. What does that say? Warning, reduce speed, narrow road ahead. For the next 10 or 12 miles, it's all dirt road. And it's rickety. Wi-Fi is spotty at best out here. In fact, the last time I was here, Verizon sent my phone a message saying, "Welcome to Canada." That's how close to Canada I'm gonna be. And there's nothing out there but wilderness. Along the way, there is an airplane crash site. In 1971, a pilot and 2 passengers crashed in the woods up here. And they were not discovered until 12 years later, in 1983. So for 12 years, 3 families didn't have answers to what happened to their loved ones. And the wreckage is still here. And despite the insane weather conditions up here, the wreckage is pretty, I mean, it's recognizable. You can see, you can read the tail number on the airplane. I'm not having a good feeling about my memory on how to get out here. We're gonna have to wing it and see what happens. This road is like shake, rattle, and roll. It's bumpy. Oh yeah, we're still going. It's very interesting out here because this is like 10 or 12 miles of dirt road. And there's a downed tree, and there's only a handful of houses out here. I mean, this is seclusion. The road is all washed out, but you can't see, I haven't seen a single house from the road. I mean, they're set way back. Very interesting. I hear things clunking underneath the RV. Things have to be coming loose. Oh yeah, there's more. More road. This road is like the Energizer Bunny. It keeps going and going and going. I mean, I'm still on the same road, So I can't have missed my turn or a turn. Oh, pothole. Yikes. Jackson Lake Road. Wait, that's it. That's my turn off. Yeah. Jackson Lake Road, here we come. Oh boy. This is even more narrow. Very spicy. Oh, this is perfect. I am literally at the proverbial fork in the road. I'm going right. Right feels right. Yeah, right feels right. Let's do it. Good news. Definitely on the right road. The reason I know that is because over here is a field full of raspberries. A field, a patch, I don't know what you call it, a raspberry patch. But I have my Tupperware and we're gonna try to fill it up. We gotta contend with these mosquitoes. And my friend Ann made some mosquito repellent from natural ingredients. I have no idea what's in it, but it's working. We have arrived. That's the Pigeon River, and on the left is the United States, and on the right is Canada. I cannot overstate the beauty of this valley. There is nothing out there but wolves and elk and moose and bears and all kinds of wildlife. This is absolutely stunning. I'll tell you, this is God's creation without any question. I had to climb on top of my RV because it's about 11.5 feet higher than the ground. So I wanted to get a bird's eye view of this valley. Now, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I have to tell you, I've traveled the country and I've seen some magnificent views. This Pigeon River Valley is right up there with the very best of them. I wish you could be here to experience this with me. I'm on top of the RV for the last time today. It's 8 p.m. and the valley is completely socked in. Yeah, it's pretty soupy out there. And that's the way I came in. That's the way I'll go out. I've been sitting at this overlook for hours. There are no people, no cars, no honking horns, no buses. What there is seclusion, solitude, and nature. It's so tranquil, I feel like I have to take a nap. There's a mist that has blanketed the valley, and I've got my windows open, and there's a slight breeze, and occasionally it'll blow the mist in through my screens and it'll brush against my arm. It's very soothing. That mist is turning to rain now. I don't know if you can hear that, but even that, it's like rain on a tin roof. It's like rocking a baby to sleep. I wanted to share that with you. I really wish that you could experience this, and I'll do my best to try to convey it to you. I'm about to crawl into this bed, read this book, and fall asleep. I'm out here completely isolated from the world with no Wi-Fi, which is precisely what I hoped for. Good night, world. Today I'm going to cook some scrambled eggs Gordon Ramsay style. On the heat, we're cooking, and I'm cooking with coconut oil. So The eggs are in the saucepan, and we're just gonna break them up in the pan. On the heat, off the heat. Now they're really starting to congeal and cook. Gotta take them off the heat, back on the heat. Now right toward the end here is when it really comes together. You can see. Let the pan continue to cook the eggs. And these are what I would call fluffy eggs. I'm running a little short on cherry tomatoes on the stem or the vine. So I have substituted wild raspberries in the shape of a heart with my fluffy scrambled eggs for breakfast. Okay, change of plans. That little stroll I was on was going great until I realized I forgot to put on the mosquito repellent. These things are killing me. I gotta get back to the RV and seek refuge. I'm back in the safety of the RV, but those mosquitoes were in hot pursuit. Man, they are gnarly. I'm gonna lather up on the mosquito repellent and I'm going back out there. Okay, round two. So far, so good. The mosquitoes are not having their way with me. Now, I know I've been talking about how secluded this place is, but I have to tell you, a few minutes ago, I'm walking on my stroll and I hear footsteps, and they're getting closer and closer on this gravel road, and it turns out to be a man who's running. He lives 2.5 miles from here, and his nearest neighbor is 10 miles. He lives on 40 acres, surrounded by hundreds of thousands of unmolested forest land, and that goes over into the Canadian side of the border. He lives in an off-grid cabin with his wife, and he was telling me how self-sustaining it is. They don't rely on anything. They heat their own cabin with wood. They have propane and gas and battery storage. I mean, it was remarkable to listen to his story. And because that is exactly my long-term goal. I want to find that pristine property that just calls me and says, this is where you need to be. This is where you need to settle. It turns out this gentleman worked for the National Forest Service as a law enforcement K-9 handler. And he was running his 2.5 miles with his faithful companion Veda, a beautiful female German Shepherd. This is Dave and his German Shepherd Veda on a 5-mile run at the Pigeon River Overlook. What a refreshing encounter that was, meeting Dave and Veda. We had a lovely conversation. So after we said goodbye, I decided to go for a 4 or 5 mile walk. And I'm reflecting and taking in all of this beauty. And meeting Dave and Veda is icing on the cake. So it's time to say goodbye to this fabulous overlook and head out onto the next adventure.